Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, dear Scrum. Welcome to the second episode of the SCUM School, where I'm gonna teach you everything that you should know about the SCUM so you can loot hoard the living shit out of it on the maximum loot servers. Today we're gonna focus on the attributes and the skills. I'm making this video again because there is a lot of new skills that developers have added, and also there is a lot of new mechanics where attributes are playing a big role. So without any further ado, let's just jump right into it. There is a couple of really important things that you should know about the character select, but before we go any further, the first things that I will do on every single character select is select female gender. The reason why is because females are peeing crouched, they're not standing up, which means that you can pick any bush and just take a pee and nobody's gonna even notice you. Step number 2, head type. I'm always playing with African American people, with black people. I do not know how to say it, okay? I do not wanna insult anyone, but playing these types of the games, the color of your clothing is really important, and with that said, color of the skin is also really important. So I'm always selecting number 3, chick. This is my default go-to. The second thing that is really important is bust size and penis size. By default it is in the middle, and you can make them big, you can make them small. The thing is that the bigger the penis size or bust size is, less intelligence you're gonna have. The smaller the busts and the penis size is, intelligence goes up. If you don't know how to use Pornhub, and if you are not playing on the role-playing servers, I don't think there is a point of having this anywhere further than this right here. Double check it if it is all the way to the left, okay? And the last and the most important one is, of course, attribute values. But before I start to talk about this right here, I'm just gonna put my strength on 2, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. So let's just say that our strength is on 2. When you enter inside of the skill select, you have 3 different levels of every single skill. No skill, basic, medium, and advanced. That's actually 4, but yeah, you get a picture. You can only go on the advanced if you have over 3 attribute points. Which means, when you have it on 2, you cannot go on the advanced. Not because you are missing the skill points. You cannot even level them up in the game anymore, because the threshold of even starting to level advanced skills is 3. With that said, every single attribute that is here should be minimum 3. That's just a golden rule. Or else you're gonna break your character. With that said, attributes are not gonna only give you more points so you can level up boxing or rifles or whatever. They're gonna also passively drastically improve your character's behavior. And I'm gonna give you the example. Constitution, for example, is gonna give you attribute points and skill points so you can run faster and you can run longer. But if your dexterity is low, your running skill is gonna also be affected, because dexterity has hidden running passive buff. So even if your running is on medium, for example, and if your dexterity is on 5, your running is gonna be pretty darn good. That is a thing that you should take in mind. And now I'm gonna briefly talk about every single one of the attributes. The game is really logical, and how strength works in real life, it will also work in the game. When your strength is higher, your melee is gonna be stronger, your punch is gonna be stronger, your throw is gonna be stronger, the recoil is gonna be lower, you can carry more stuff. All of those things, it doesn't even say anywhere. I mean, it says in the BCU, in the metabolism tab, but strength pretty much affects everything that affects in real life. Constitution. Constitution does not have too big of a role right now, because we are still missing sicknesses, diseases, and medical treatment, and body immunity, and all of those things, but that is gonna come really soon. So I just want to mention that also. Constitution will take care of how resilient your character is. But the most important thing that Constitution is giving is flat HP. If you have a 3 Constitution, you're gonna have 100 HP. If you have a 5 Constitution, you're gonna have 120 HP. When you enter inside of the island, when you open the metabolism, you can see it here on the bottom. You see health points 120. And the reason why it is 120 is because the Constitution is on level 5. So pretty much the more Constitution you have, more HP points you're gonna have, which means more bullets you can take, and more punches you can take. Now the difference in between 3 constitution and 5 constitution is pretty radical, because level 5 guy has 20% more HP, which is big. Dexterity, same thing, like in real life, how fast you are doing things. Like I already mentioned, running speed, crouch walk speed, reload speed, a chambering speed, vaulting speed, jumping, anything that has to do with dexterity in real life. Even how fast you're swinging the melee, how fast you're swinging the punches, the complete reaction time, the body inertia, you're not slow when you're moving. You're really quick. Even the bow drawing, everything that has to do with some kind of a... Dexterity is pretty much haste. If you ever played any kind of MMORPG, that's haste. Cast speed, that's dexterity in this game. Which means it is gonna drastically increase your DPS, damage per second, just because you are reloading faster, you are drawing the bow faster, you are swinging faster. So despite the fact that, for example, in the strength, you have melee on the maximum, if your dexterity is trash, you're gonna be trash. Same thing goes with bows. You can have archery on the max, but if your dexterity is low, you're gonna be slow. So all of that damage that you're gonna get from the strength will kinda not matter. So it's really good to find the fine balance in between strength and dexterity. Intelligence is the skill that doesn't have too much of the hidden skills in the game, but it is giving you really useful skills that your character kinda needs for better quality of life while playing video game. Because when you have a low intelligence, with missing some of these skills right here, your playthrough is gonna be really tedious. The only thing that intelligence affects right now, directly, is the size of the squad. When you're the squad leader, when you're the team leader, the more intelligence you have, more people can be in your group. Which means only leaders need to have high intelligence. It is also worth to mention that intelligence is the only attribute point that cannot be leveled at all. In the future, we are gonna get books and some kind of a tedious works to do to practice and increase the intelligence, but at the moment, you cannot gain it. With that said, yes, you can level up strength, constitution and dexterity, but you're gonna need to take care of your character. You're gonna need to eat properly and treat your character accordingly to level up certain things, which means the more you are chopping the trees, you're gonna level up strength, the more you are. If you're eating healthy, you're gonna increase the constitution. If you're using the bows and reloading a lot and all of those things, you're increasing the dexterity. Although, all of those attributes can only be leveled if your body is in good shape. If your body is dying, aka if you are missing proteins and all of those things, you're gonna start losing strength, constitution, dexterity. It is a really slow process, but it is happening. The longer you're playing on the server, more and more effect your attributes will have. You can see those effects right here. When you open the tab and you go in the metabolism, this UI that you see right now is going to change in 0.5, but it is gonna be pretty much the same thing. You're gonna see it right here on top, 3 out of 5, 0% every 24 hours. 0% every 24 hours, 0% every 24 hours, 0% every 24 hours. Now, if you don't care about your character, if you're not eating and drinking, you're gonna see red, negative 2% every 24 hours. Those 24 hours are in-game hours, which means every 6 hours you're gonna lose 1%, 2%. Hell, I was even playing with where I was losing like 20%. It was insane. But the more you lose it, faster you're gonna recover it when your body gets into the good shape. So all of those points that you're gonna lose, it is not gonna be that hard to retrieve it. So yeah, it is possible to level up strength, constitution and dexterity, but it's a really slow process. That was my brief TLDR of everything that you need to know about the attributes in SCUM. In the next video, we are gonna go over all of the skills. TLDR, I'm not gonna go way too in depth, I'm just gonna give you the pointers like always. Thank you guys for watching, subscribe for even more content, and see ya in the next one. Eroktic, out.